This is Wild About Utah.
Here they come! I heard the cry as I was hurrying down the side of the road in Manaway to watch the yearly tailing of the sheep. The sheep suddenly crested a small hill, and I was face to face with 1,000 sheep on the move. I grabbed a nearby mailbox and hung on as the sheep rumbled by on all sides. The sheep were on their way from the hills above Manaway to their winter home in Bear River City, 23 miles away. For 4 generations, F. Jensen Livestock has had a dedicated right-of-way to make this journey, including the 1.5 miles on U.S. Highway 89 between Manaway and the Brigham City exit. And by now, I had hopped in my car and was following the flock. They were keeping a brisk pace of about 5 miles per hour. There were 6 shepherds jogging alongside, and then there, at the back, I spotted a hard-working border collie racing left and then right behind the last of the sheep, making sure they kept up with the big group. It's rare these days to see a sheepdog actually at work, but the International Sheepdog Competition comes to Soldier Hollow every year, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. Here you can see teams from as far away as South Africa and New Zealand competing with local teams. Each owner and their border collie take their turn stepping up to the starting pole. When the timer starts, the owner sends the dog up the hill and out of sight to gather 10 rough range sheep and bring them back through a series of freestanding gates. Now, at this competition, the owner then sends the dog up and over another hill, and the dog brings back 10 more sheep wearing bright red collars. Up until now, the owner has been keeping busy at the starting pole, blowing a whistle and yelling commands. But now both the owner and the dog enter a large circle marked off on the grass by a series of knotted red handkerchiefs. The task is to keep 5 sheep with red collars, and only these 5 sheep inside the circle. This is no easy job, as sheep never want to be separated from the larger group. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking down. This is where time runs out for most of the teams. But for the few still in the game, there is a tiny box corral close by that the sheep really do not want to enter. Ironically, the faster the dog moves now, the flightier the sheep become. Nothing but slow, steady pressure will get the sheep into the tiny pen. I find myself holding my breath. This is where this year's champion will be decided. But win or lose, there's much applause for each team. And for me, much gratitude to the men and women whose love and close communication with their dogs has given us a glimpse into the ancient art of being a good shepherd. This is Mary Hears, and I'm Wild About Utah.